What's up, y'all? I'm back. Not that sober, but we still gonna happen to this video regardless. Let's do it.
Let's start with the biggest news inside America right now. If you don't know, the GOP announced that it was nothing on the Epstein file. They was like, there's no client list. The U.S. Department finds no Epstein client list. Wow.
It doesn't exist,
The
apparently.
U.S. Department of Justice and FBI have concluded that the sex offender Jeffrey Epstein did not have so-called client lists that would implicate high-profile associates. While campaigning last year, President Donald Trump promised to release files relating to disgraced financier. They looked us dead in our face. They was like, yo.
And that was from the BBC. Excuse me. That was from the BBC. That's crazy.
He had a whole island for raping kids by himself.
He was greedy. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't want to share none of that.
Bro, he was a one-man child sex trafficking ring. It was just him.
Doing that shit for the love of the game, apparently.
He was just doing it on his own.
Yeah.
There was no client list. Since
Nobody.
this news dropped, a bunch of Republicans are malding. They're malding. You don't know what it means? They're mad and balding. The funniest one to me is Andrew Strode.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? We have
Yo,
Texas,
fuck this
we have
nigga, bro.
We have all of the things. And are people still talking about this guy, this creep?
So we're stupid. Yeah. we're the fucking idiots, guys. That is, I think, what is enraging people right now.
Bro,
is it's insult.
I hate everything about this nigga. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hate this nigga. I hate everything this nigga is.
Obviously, the intelligence community is trying to cover it up.
Nigga,
obviously, the Trump administration is trying to cover up. Something changed because they ran on this idea of exposing it all. All these guys had great ideas. Cockeyed Cash, Dan
He had clips, dog. He had bars.
I hate that nigga.
He was ready to tear it all down. He was ready to tear down the entire FBI office.
Shut down the Hoover building day one.
Day one.
That bitch still standing.
And then he goes on Joe Rogan and he's like, listen, do you think if I had it, I wouldn't share it with you?
Dick riding ass nigga.
Yeah, I do. I do believe that 100%, especially when you're staring at me like this, telling me that. Once you protect pedophiles, you are the most cockeyed person in the entire world.
So one of two things, in my mind, is it possible. One, you're covering it up. Or two, nothing really happened and you exploited the rape of thousands of children to get your man elected. So which one do you want here?
First of all, stuff did happen. And he also is exploiting the rape of 1,000 children to get y'all riled up. Niggas are talking about how we didn't vote for this. Yes, you did.
Classify the 9/11 files.
Yeah.
Would you
Yes, would you classify the 9/11 files?
declassify JFK files?
Yeah.
Would you classify the JFK files? Both times, yeah.
Would you declassify the Epstein files?
Yeah, I would.
The tone immediately changed.
Hold on, that was
I would.
Crazy.
Hold on, he ain't hesitated at all for the first few. This one he was like, yeah.
I would. Yeah. He went up. Oh, yeah.
He knew he wasn't doing that shit.
Yeah, I would.
No.
So even then,
I guess I would. I think that.
I guess I would.
so even then he knew. Crazy work. Insane work.
Less so because you don't know it. You don't want to affect people's lives if it's phony stuff in there because there's a lot of phony stuff with that whole world. But I think I would, or at least.
Do you think that would restore trust? Help restore trust?
Yeah, I don't know about Epstein so much as I do the others. Certainly about the way he died. It would be interesting to find out what happened there because that was a weird situation and the cameras didn't happen to be working, et cetera, et cetera.
So let's talk about this for a second.
Say.
Number one, he's saying like, no, I would but I don't know. It may be some phony stuff in there. People's lives might be affected. The lives of who? Rich benefactors, donators, the elites who was on that island fucking kids. I'm so locked in to conspiracy theories, dog. I'm so locked in. Let me tell you something.
They're not conspiracy theories if the facts are consistent. It's not a fucking conspiracy theory, bro. We know the government is feeding us bullshit. It's not a conspiracy theory. Maybe it started as a conspiracy theory, but bro, we know better now. They hiding this shit in front of our faces. We know better. It's not a fucking conspiracy theory. I know what he's saying,
The
but
Epstein files might be
I know what he's saying. He's being facetious, but to the people who actually call it a conspiracy theory, bro, it's not a fucking conspiracy theory. It's right in front of our faces. It's the facts.
The conspiracy theories, dog. I'm so locked in. Let me tell you something. The Epstein files might be the most bipartisan thing that everybody agrees on. We talk about from right wingers to left wingers to conspiracists to conspiracy theorists. Everybody's like, yo, watching those files, something happened on the island.
Niggas do be conspiracy theories,
something
though.
happened that y'all not telling us,
Some
and we
niggas.
need to know. We need to know. It like everybody was banded upon this, and even the Fox News. We talk about Fox and Friends.
Yeah.
Fox and Friends. This is their morning show, I believe. Fox and Friends is like,
that's crazy.
do you think this will restore trust with the American people? He's like, yeah, it might.
Who knows? I mean, who knows? Who knows?
He's like, I don't really care about trust.
But by the way, expert level pivoting to where he went straight for their conspiracy theories that they love is like, he didn't kill himself. That seems suspicious. He very expertly moved from like, are you gonna reveal the list to like, I don't know, but like, yo, it was weird how he did, like how he died, right, y'all? because he knew that's all he needed to give him.
So here's the funny thing about that. I believe last week when the DOJ and the FBI released the footage, they was like, yes, it's nothing on here. The footage is mad normal. You can watch it. I'm sorry, y'all. This whole conspiracy is dead. Nothing happened.
Absolutely nothing.
But shit changed the other day. The metadata shows the FBI raw footage of Jeffrey Epstein's prison video was likely
Crazy
modified.
work.
The metadata embedded in the video and analyzed by Wired and independent video forensic expert shows that rather than being a direct export for the prison's surveillance systems, the footage was modified like using a professional editing tool like Adobe Premiere Pro. The file appears to have been assembled from at least 2 source clips.
I'm still trying to figure out how to use Adobe Premiere. That's a hard program to use. Maybe I'll figure it out in the future, but I don't know how to use Adobe Premiere yet.
Saved multiple times,
Can y'all help me,
exported
please?
and uploaded to the DOJ's website where it was presented as raw footage. He couldn't even fix the metadata. And they try to present it to us like raw and uncut. This like you buying the Girl Gone Wild CD back in 2007 because you up too late watching Comedy Central.
Yeah.
You buy the CD on your grandma's credit card, it gets shipped to your crib, and you be like, yes, I get to see those same titties, but there's no blur on top of it. And then you get the DVD, and it's blur on the titties you bought.
You
got fingerprints on that shit, my nigga.
What is this?
Basically.
That's what happened. There's blur on the titties, chat.
Who they got running that shit, bro? Be for real. Like, you still got your fingerprints on there, bro. You supposed to be the government, the United States government. You got your fingerprints on that bullshit. Be for real. Even a regular nigga like me know. You gotta wipe your fingerprints. For real. That's how we rocking. Come on, man.
Yeah.
The titties still blurry.
Bro, you can't even see the nipples, yo. This is crazy. What's going on, bro? It's so hilariously incompetent. It's like, you gotta laugh at this shit.
Extremely
And the fact that they just
incompetent.
where
You
to
gotta
where, like,
laugh
if people
at
can
it,
see
bro.
the metadata, especially of Adobe Premiere Pro and like
The most used.
the most professional like video editing software.
Not more professional, but the most accessible professional editing software.
Yes.
Besides for DaVinci Resolve.
Right, yes, exactly that. Like, how do you not know that, bro? To be fair, I didn't know that either, but I'm also not handling a huge conspiracy here. I think I would have done the research. I think I would have been like, wait, hold on. Can they tell we cut this shit up all the way?
Yeah, I also didn't know that, but also I'm not the head of the FBI.
Right.
Head of security.
I feel like that would be your job to know that.
I mean, first of all, who's shocked by this? Who's shocked that Daddy Trump lied? I mean, like, truly, like, if you are like Schultz right now, who's just like, he thinks we're fucking idiots. Obviously, he said,
Nigga, stop giving these niggas the benefit of the doubt. They know better. They know exactly what they voted for, and they know exactly where the wind is blowing. He knows exactly what people are feeling like, and he's just going with the flow. He's a pussy ass nigga. Don't believe niggas like that, bro.
sit down with you.
I hate those
He did
type
a
of
full
niggas.
interview with you. He does think you're an idiot, and you are. Because he lied to your face. He tricked you. He got your pussy wet, and you voted for him, and this is what you get.
4ix9ine made a video when they did that pause again.
Oh,
4
shit, we
months ago.
did. Forgot about that.
Andrew shows glazes Donald Trump on Flagrant podcast.
He knows
Because he got up on
exactly.
that podcast and
Right.
glazed that nigga.
He knows
Andrew
exactly
Schultz
what
let
he
Donald Trump
voted
do whatever
for,
the
bro.
fuck he wanted to him.
Run a train on him, bro. It got crazy.
Andrew Schultz didn't actually care about these
He's
things.
going with the flow. This nigga knows exactly what he voted for and what the people who's watching him wanted him to say. You don't get no credit from a nigga like me, bro. He knows exactly what he's doing. Whatever gets him views, that's what he's gonna do. We don't even know if that nigga actually voted for him. We don't. That's what he says out his mouth, but we don't know that shit. This nigga trying to get views and clicks. This nigga, can't trust them nigga like that, man. Be for real.
He wanted to him.
Run a train on him, bro. It got crazy.
Andrew Schultz didn't actually care about these things. You know what Andrew is? Andrew is a rich man.
He a hoe. That's what he is.
Let's specify. A rich white man.
Well, yeah, he
who
is
cares
a
about
rich
the
man,
protection
but he's
of-
a hoe.
of his assets. He had to figure out a slant and an angle to be like, no, y'all should like vote for him too. Here's a clip from John Marco Carlo.
I saw this,
My
yeah.
favorite Italian
Bitch-ass
Jew.
nigga,
Yeah.
man.
Italian Jew.
You're telling me that all these comedian podcasters who make Epstein jokes, I make Epstein jokes, and you were sitting across the guy who's been in multiple pictures at different times of his life with Epstein, and you didn't even mention it? Yeah. You didn't mention it? They don't even seem to explain why. Why was Trump hanging out with him? They don't even go like, well, they were friends, they had good conversation. They just, as if it wasn't there.
It would be funny if they put out a press release why was Trump, and you're like, they were friends, they had really good conversations about arts and culture and growing up in New York. And
Some people went to Epstein's Island for the cornhole, you know? You're telling me that.
Yeah.
John Marco hit it on the head.
Yeah.
You niggas was a part of his rollout. You niggas was a part of his campaign. Y'all didn't even question the things that were said. You know why? Because you had agendas to put.
Absolutely.
Here's the thing about Andrew Schultz particularly. Andrew Schultz responded to this Jarmichael clip. Why you acting tough on Twitter again? We spoken about your videos in person at the cellar, and you were a good little boy. You apologized to me. Don't be so desperate for views. I'll see you again soon. Expect the same energy when I do. Andrew Schultz, listen to me good and listen to me well. You fucking upper middle class white boy from Midtown New York. You do not get the ability to press niggas, you bitch ass nigga.
Right.
Who the fuck do you think you are? This
Come
nigga
on, man.
run
Be
around like
for
he
real.
You know, when I was younger, like Democrats were cool. They were getting their dicks sucked in the office. They were like, right? They were like supportive of like hip hop music. They said do whatever you want. Like we don't want to be in your bedroom. They were cool with gay people. Like it was cool to be a Democrat. Now conservatives got 3 baby mamas. The president got 3 baby mamas. He's getting pussy left and right. Right? He's cool. He's the one saying say whatever the.
Stop laughing at this nigga. This shit not funny. He not funny. Who does this nigga know? Why is this nigga getting these platforms, bro? What the fuck?
So now conservatives
I'm
have become
confused.
Democrats. So I don't think I've changed. I just like the dudes that get pussy and say whatever they want.
Yeah.
First of all, like I said it once again, I said it before. First of all, look at his political ideals. I like the dudes that get pussy and say whatever he wants. That's what he's looking for.
That's what it boils down to.
That's what he wanted in a politician.
Yeah.
Bro, America is fucking cooked that you let these type of niggas get access to these type of platforms. Who's listening to this nigga? Be for real, bro. Niggas niggas is tuning into this nigga, listening to what he has to say. Really? Okay.
I like the dudes that get pussy and say whatever he wants. That's what he's looking for.
That's what it boils down to.
That's what he wanted in a politician.
Yeah.
Dudes that get pussy and say whatever he wants.
Yeah.
And based off that, I didn't change. The party changed.
If niggas listen to that, then okay. Let me shut up.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it.
Stop playing.
Anyways, bro, shout out to Potty Mouth. Fuck, I fuck with Potty Mouth. They're my niggas. Whenever they post, they don't post all that often, but I fuck with their videos. But congrats if you made it this far, man. If you wanna suggest a video, put it down below. If you got any thoughts about this video, put it down below. I wanna hear it. I will respond. Like and subscribe. I'm trying to build a community, so just check us out. I got some links down below also. Discord, Patreon, Odyssey, all that good stuff. And as always, thank you. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, bye. Thank you for watching.